Hey everybody, so recently Mr. Beast got embroiled in some online discourse, and as the resident Mr. Beast stan, I thought I should weigh in on that discourse. So very recently, Mr. Beast made a video where he paid for 1,000 people's cataract surgeries. Paid for 1,000 people to get an operation that will allow them to see again. After this, Mr. Beast got a good amount of praise online for, helping those people, and this leads us to the interaction that I'm interested in between the leftist streamer who I know, the Surfs, and Mr. Beast himself. So let me read it to you. The Surfs writes, "People honestly praising Mr. Beast yet again? The guy does poverty tourism for cash. If he pays a person's medical bills, lottery style, without informing anyone with his platform that it's fucked he needs to do that, he's just profiting off of his ability to do so." And then Mr. Beast responded to that. It did raise awareness and get tons of people talking. Also, what profits? The average Mr. Beast video lost $1.5 million last year, lol. So let me try to have a fair and balanced opinion on this interaction, and let me start by kind of defending Mr. Beast a little bit. I don't think Mr. Beast does poverty tourism, and I think that the claim that he does kind of misses out on the main draw of his content. To put it bluntly, Mr. Beast is, at his core, a kind of retention demon. Every single thing Mr. Beast does in one of his videos is purpose-built to get a 13-year-old to be incapable of stopping watching the video, to get me to be incapable of stopping watching the video. I watch all of Mr. Beast's videos. Every single second of a Mr. Beast video propels it forward in this unending chain of attention-grabbing nonsense. And the reason why I'm saying this is to make something clear. That the reason why I don't think Mr. Beast is really poverty tourism is that he doesn't really linger on the people that he's helping. He doesn't stop and ask them tons of questions. He doesn't take an hour to explain how good he is for doing what he's doing. A Mr. Beast video is the closest thing we have to a kind of algorithmically optimized content, and there really is no room in that model for poverty fetishism. That's just not what a Mr. Beast video feels like. To tackle the broader criticism that the Surfs is making of Mr. Beast, that he doesn't raise problems with systemic issues in his videos, I don't know, I just don't think it's that big of a deal. Don't get me wrong, I think that if Mr. Beast ended one of his videos by saying, "I am doing this thing to help people, but the reality of the situation is this is not what should be happening. Free essential medicine for those who need it should be the policy in America, it should be the policy in the world, and the fact that I'm doing this right now does not change that." If Mr. Beast said that at the end of one of his videos, I think it was great. I think it was an amazing thing to say. But to me, the fact that he doesn't do that doesn't really make his content immoral or awful or anything. Most of the time, Mr. Beast essentially runs a YouTube game show or reality show. He makes fun videos about giving away prizes to people and helping them out. Do I think that a game show or reality show needs to announce systemic injustices for me to think it's sort of morally acceptable? No. It doesn't scream morally horrible to me. That's just my opinion, though. Okay, now that I've said my sort of defense of Mr. Beast from the evil Surfs, I do want to say that the way that Mr. Beast acted in this interaction does kind of bother me, does kind of rub me the wrong way. And really, the part that bothers me is him saying, also, what profits? The average Mr. Beast video lost $1.5 million last year. Okay, I think this is just kind of LARPing as a guy who's losing money on the most successful YouTube channel ever. What matters is not literally how the budget balances out on Mr. Beast enterprises. He absolutely does profit on Mr. Beast videos. Even if Mr. Beast, the actual YouTube channel, loses some money, it's essentially a massive and massively successful advertising campaign for the rest of the corporation that Mr. Beast runs. Mr. Beast Reacts, Mr. Beast Burgers, Mr. Beast Gaming. These things make an enormous amount of money, and they do so on the back of Mr. Beast proper. I guess I just see this as kind of a manipulative thing for him to be saying to his audience, and it suggests that he's trying to get people to buy on to the idea that he's some massive philanthropist in his Mr. Beast videos. The truth is that while Mr. Beast helps some people in his videos, it is, at the end of the day, primarily content, and the biggest beneficiary of that content is himself. That doesn't mean I think he's a monster. To be clear, I run a YouTube channel that benefits me more than anybody else. But I do think he should be straightforward about that and not act like he's not an exorbitantly wealthy man who makes an enormous amount of money off of the back of these videos. I just don't want Mr. Beast's audience of young people to genuinely believe that he's running a charity with his main channel. It's not a charity. It is a for-profit business that has essentially given this man a money printing device. He can buy whatever he wants, do whatever he wants. He can wield a very large amount of power in society. And the fact that he literally loses money on each Mr. Beast video does not change that. Anyway, I guess that's all I had to say about this. Respond with your own takes.